Hi there, welcome back to a new episode. Tonight we are looking at AMC Entertainment. AMC is down today, we can see from 9:30 up until right now. We're looking at a decrease in price of around 8%. Now this does come after a very positive week as we have discussed previously. Obviously this week we have broken past $10 and we are still remaining at the same level. So yeah, this one is down today. The same can be said for GME, and of course GME is in a similar territory in the sense that the same people who are hyping these stocks, if you will, are of course interested in both of them, and they are moving in a very similar way. But yeah, we've seen a very large amount of action around AMC at the moment, and I think that is to be expected. Of course, earnings reports are coming out today. The question is, what should you do regarding this stock? Well, if you want to hear all of my opinions, which is not financial advice by the way, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already, because we talk about stocks here every single day, and AMC and GME are stocks which we talk about very often. But now that I have said that, let us jump quickly into this video. Right, so initially today AMC was actually up quite significantly. In the pre-market we saw a very big increase in price, but unfortunately from 9:30 it looked quite positive up until this point here, where we saw at around 9:50 in the morning the share price started to drop. So this actually came quite slowly, and then it actually fell off a cliff around 12:15. So yeah, we've seen a big dip in price there, as a lot of people are basically selling off. Now this comes after a very green week. We can see from a percentage standpoint we are now up 23%. At the highs we were up even higher, we were up to about 44% increases, and in the past month even better, things are up from $5.80 to the current price of $10.16, putting us up by 75%. This is remarkable. Now of course this does come after hype was reignited in AMC and GME for that matter, as it was actually revealed that a lot of people were still holding their shares in both companies. I do find this interesting, as it showed that a lot of people were still hopeful for these, trying to trigger a new squeeze, or even just trying to trigger to push up to new heights. Now I think that is interesting, and I think it could be very cool. Like I've said before, it's a very unique thing that we are seeing in the market right now. And of course with the earnings being out today, a lot of stuff was going on. Unfortunately we were down. I think a lot of people were expecting negative earnings, which is absolutely fair, and of course we're going to be looking more into the earnings tomorrow, simply due to the fact that I want to have a bit more of a look at how the market reacts to the earnings, which we'll see a bit more clearly tomorrow. So in this one, yeah, we can see that AMC was down. Like I said, I think a lot of people were seeing this for an opportunity for the stock price to drop, as of course, one, it is up massively. A lot of people will be taking profits, and a lot of people are still trying to hold the stock, which is fine, which is fantastic. But on the other hand, a lot of people did just want to get out of this one, because if we do look at this one in the past 6 months, we can see a lot of people bought this one at the highs, perhaps when it was at about $19, but more realistically, when it was here around $8.63, perhaps even up here at 13, and of course right now those people have only lost around 21% at the highs, and some of them who even bought at the lower highs of around $7 have actually made quite a decent amount of money with 30% returns. So I think some of these people are still holding the share. I think that is fine. I think it is still going to keep climbing. We're going to talk about this in a moment, but I think it is understandable that a lot of people are selling today, especially as of course negative earnings, people are speculating that the share price will drop. Now like I said, we will talk about this one tomorrow. We'll see if that's actually true, if it does continue to decrease. I think, you know what, some people have sold out, with the premise of negative earnings potentially, but I think earnings for this company aren't the most interesting thing at the moment. A lot of the people who are buying AMC Entertainment are buying this one because they like the company, or just because they want to get involved in some of that Wall Street Bets hype. I think for that reason, we definitely will see the share price continue to climb. I think today it has been in the red. I think it is absolutely possible that tomorrow we could be in the red, but I think after that we definitely will be back in the green if this momentum does carry on, which I personally do believe it will. I think the stock could pass $15 in the next week or so, and if we do have a quick look down here at the popular on Twitter section, we have a tweet from AMC, and we have this tweet from this person here who talks about how they borrowed against their quote-unquote stimmy check. I don't get why people call it stimmy. Everybody knows it's stimulus, and it sounds a little bit cringe, but never mind, yeah, to go all in with AMC. Obviously, it's not something that I recommend doing, going all in with any stock. It is risky, especially AMC. It's all over the place, but this is the kind of mentality that a lot of people have. Whether you think that is good or bad, I will leave you to decide, but the truth about it is, a lot of people around AMC, a lot of people around GME are very strong about these stocks. They think they are going to the moon, and of course, with so many of them pushing it, it's not impossible that it could continue to rally. I personally do believe that the the attention is still on the stock, and it absolutely could continue to rocket up once more. I personally don't believe that the hype is over yet. So main question for this one, should you buy right now? Well, looking at where we are right now, I think we're in a much better position than where we were, late yesterday, where the share price was still climbing. And of course, we did fall off a cliff this morning, which actually is good in a way because some people were looking to buy into this one. I said yesterday was a bit overhyped, and now we're coming back into the more realistic territory. So personally, if you are looking to buy into this one, I definitely would say wait until tomorrow midday, or at least, a few minutes after the market opens, because personally, when I'm coming to AMC, I want to see which way this one is carrying itself tomorrow. If tomorrow is flat, I think fantastic. I think we will get back into the hype soon enough. If tomorrow is red, even better, it is a potential opportunity to buy the dip. And if tomorrow is green, it just shows that the hype has come back on anyway. So it is one of the more risky stocks at the moment. I'm sure you are aware of this one, but if you are willing to get into AMC, it could be a decent investment, or at least a risky trade, which could make you some decent money. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if we were to pass $15 in the next week or so. $20 after that would be just on the horizon, and we have seen with companies like GME as well, as soon as this ball does start rolling, and of course as soon as the newspapers start writing about it and the online press, these stocks really do start to take off. So it is interesting. I think that we do still have a lot more room going for AMC Entertainment, because at the moment it is the less hyped of the two when it comes to obviously AMC and GME. So will this attract more investors going forwards? I don't know, guys. You tell me, and of course I will tell you when we have a bit more of a clear picture in tomorrow's episode, and of course future updates. So thank you so much for watching this one. I thought I'd just make a quick update looking at how this one has moved today with that crucial information, and right now we are still in the red, but things look like they may be pulling themselves back towards the end of session. So thank you for watching this one. I will see you in the next one, and if you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. Goodbye until then, have a wonderful evening.